guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to talk about periods, we're going to talk about menstrual cups, and vaginas. I've never done anything like this on my channel before, but I'd love to make this a regular thing because there's a weird stigma that comes with periods and just normal things that happen to us as women that are completely out of our control. And I think a lot of people are uncomfortable with topics like this because of there's a stigma that is like forced onto us that like you don't talk about periods, you need to hide your tampons, you don't let anyone know you're on your period. These are natural things though that we go through and we should not have to hide it. So I'm really happy and excited to be talking about something like this, and let me know if you guys like it. I'd love to make more videos like this. Before I start, I do want to say I'm not affiliated with any company or anything like that. This is something I decided to try on my own. I went on Amazon, looked at tons of reviews on different companies and different menstrual cups, and I just chose this one because this is the one that spoke to me. There's tons of companies though that have fantastic reviews, so whichever one you choose to get, it's your choice. So for me, I ended up with this one. It's called the Lena cup. I'm still not sure how to pronounce it. I think it's Lena though. I got this on Amazon. I'll post a link below and I'll put the price somewhere on the screen. And I'm very happy with it. I've been using this for about 3 or 4 cycles now, so about 3 or 4 months. I ended up getting the small one because I wasn't sure which size I needed. It does have measurements, so the small one holds 25 milliliters and the large one holds 30 milliliters, but I've never measured my period blood before. I've never like collected it and measured it, so I had no idea. I figured I'd start with the small one. If I needed a bigger one, I could get a bigger one. But the small one ended up being perfect for me. I would say I have a normal to light flow. Some months I'll have a lighter flow, but generally I have a normal flow. Yeah, so this is made with 100% medical grade silicone. I do want to say that if you're thinking about getting a menstrual cup, try to get comfortable with touching your body and just be comfortable, because you are going to have to put your fingers in your body. You're going to have to put a foreign object in your body. You're going to get blood on your fingers. Those are just things to keep in mind. There's 2 advantages to getting a period cup for me. Well, actually there's 3. The first one is that you don't have to hassle with it as much as you have to hassle with pads and tampons. You can leave this in your body for 8 or 12 hours. Each cup is different. I usually leave mine for about 7 hours, but with a pad or tampon, you're changing every couple of hours. And with this, you put it in there, forget about it, and it's fantastic. The other thing is that this is extremely environmentally friendly. With pads and tampons, you are putting something into your body, taking it out when you're done, and then literally just discarding it and then never using it again. With this cup, you are using it over and over and over and over again. There's no trash, there's no waste, which I love because I'm sort of a hippie at heart. So this is fantastic, and I really encourage you guys to use it for that reason solely. The other thing is that if you're a frugal person like me, this is amazing. This is a money saver. I would spend probably at least $10 or $12 a month on period products, tampons, panty liners, pads, all those things every month. And with this, it was a one-time deal. I haven't had to buy anything like that ever again, and it's reusable. I'm all about saving money. If I could save money somewhere, I will. Yeah, so my specific menstrual cup came in this package. I got it on Amazon. Comes in a package like this. There's information all around the box. You open it up, your period cup's in there, and then it comes with some instructions, and then also this little cotton bag because you're supposed to keep it in a breathable bag. Okay, so one of the things I was worried about when I started to use this was like, oh my god, am I going to be dealing with so much blood? Like, that's disgusting. Is it going to smell weird? It does not smell. And I guess the reason for that is because it doesn't hit air. The blood does not hit air until you take it out of your vagina. So I love that. Also, the first time I used it, the blood was literally to about right here. So I took it out and I was like, oh, like, that's not much blood at all. I thought it was going to be like up here. That still to this day has never happened. I mean, I've used this every day on my period for like 4 cycles and it still has never been up here. I think the highest has been like up here, and it was like a day where like I didn't take it out for a really, really long time. So yeah, so now I want to talk about the 2 ways that I know how to insert this. There are probably several other ways. These are just the 2 ways I know. The first way is you basically take your cup, you fold it in half, and then you fold it in half again so that it looks like this. So, like that. And let's pretend this is the vag. You put this into the vag, push it up, and then it pops open. Okay? So the second way I know how is you take your thumb like this and push it in so that it looks like this. And then this is your vag, push it up, pops open. Okay? So once it's in there, it says to take 2 fingers to grab the base and hold it and see if you can turn the cup inside of you. If you can turn the cup inside of you, then it's sealed. If you cannot turn the cup inside of you, it's probably because it's dented and has not sealed. So it could be something like this in your vagina, you know, of some kind of variation of this, and that means it's not sealed, so you're going to leak and it's not going to collect the blood correctly. So yeah, and then once you take this out, you just use this string here, which you can trim to the length that you want it to be. I've chose to leave mine, but you grab the string just so you can get it close enough to the base so you can grab the cup. You're not supposed to rely on the string to pull it out. You're supposed to grab the base of the cup and then pull it out. And then when you pull it out, you just dump the blood into the toilet, and then you can rinse it with hot water and a really mild soap. Some people only use hot water. When I started, I was using hot water and a mild soap, and then I chose to only use hot water. There are these little holes around the rim of the cup, and you want to make sure when you're cleaning the cup that it is completely clean. All the holes are completely clean. You should be able to see through all of the holes. And then you dry it off and put it back in. So I was having some issues the first time I used it, like on my lighter days, where it was kind of hard for me to get it into my vagina because I wasn't bleeding a lot. It wasn't very like wet down there. So I asked a few girls on a Facebook group how they would put theirs in if they ever had any issues getting theirs in. Some girls were using coconut oil. I don't know if that's safe to do. I have not tried it. And then some girls said when you clean the cup and you're rinsing it with hot water and it's clean, don't dry it off, just shake it off, shake the excess water off, and then put it in you. And I tried that and it worked perfectly, and that's what I've been doing since then. Yeah, I feel like I've covered all of the main points I wanted to talk about. I'm not sure, but if you guys have any questions, leave them down below and I would be happy to answer them. I really want people to talk about things like this. I think it's really important as a woman to talk about it and be there for each other for things like that. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll have some information below, and yeah, just comment below and if you have any questions, and let's get a conversation going between all of us, and maybe some other people can also put in their input and leave information below. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I also have some social media link down below if you want to follow me on Instagram and Twitter and things like that. Alright, have a good one guys. Bye.